How's it going, Corillo? My name is Alex and welcome to a brand new video here at Blue Cooper Motors. And today I'm going to be talking about if having a performance air filter installed on your car, it's actually worth it, or if it's as effective for performance and gas mileage as installing window tint. In one of my recent videos, I actually went ahead and took out my F-Sport Performance air filter out of the car. And in the meantime, I had to put a normal stock paper air filter to be able to drive my car. And in this week or so, I have been driving it like that. I have noticed a couple of things. The first thing I noticed as soon as I started driving the car with the normal paper air filter is that the car feels like it has a stuffy nose or like it is not breathing right. And that is noticeable through the throttle response. The throttle response got a bit slower. The throttle response basically feels the same way it did when I had recently gotten the car. And that was one of the first things that pushed me to getting a performance air filter, because with the less restrictive materials of the performance air filter, the throttle response would get better because more air basically is passing through and getting to the engine. And that also affects the gas mileage. I know that's something that may attract you to getting a performance air filter, or that could also repel you from getting it, is gas mileage. Because even though we appreciate performance, we also appreciate having money for other things that are not gas. In terms of gas mileage, the paper air filter hasn't made a lot of a change, but basically it is getting me the same gas mileage as me using the ECT power mode, but without the benefits of using ECT power mode. Up until now, I have only said bad things about the paper air filter. And it is because it only has one pro to all the cons it has. And that pro would be its price point. It goes for 20 bucks at parts stores and maybe 10 to 15 on Amazon and eBay. So they are rather cheap. In my case, I'm just using this filter for a couple of days before putting the F-Sport Performance air filter back in. So for something that is not gonna be in the car permanently and that I can use again in the future because it is not gonna be that dirty, it works great. So that's the only pro I see to having the paper air filter. Now that I talked about the paper air filter, it is time to talk about the performance air filter. In my case, the things I notice are basically the opposites of the paper air filter. First of all, the throttle response gets way better, and also the gas mileage goes up a little bit. Right now I'm at 28.2 miles per gallon when my usual with the performance air filter would be like 28.5, 28.6. So it is a bit of an increase in the gas mileage. In conclusion, the performance air filter will not make you gain 20 horsepower by just installing it, but for the price, this comes with some really noticeable performance gains and also gas mileage gains. Well, I was finishing editing the video and just noticed that I forgot to expressly say that yes, that means that you should most definitely buy a performance air filter for your car. If you have any other questions, I'm more than happy to answer in the comments. Other than that, this is all for today's video. So if you liked it, smash that like button, it really help out a lot. If you're unsubscribed, go subscribe. And now that you're there, don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future uploads. Right here, I'm gonna leave you a link to another video of mine that YouTube will recommend you. And down here, a link so you can subscribe way more easily. And yeah, that's all. So see you next time.